My house, I have a security system. Go to bed at night, I mash a button, bang, it said beep. And all through my house, if you come in a window, door, the attic, anywhere else, an alarm will go off. I feel safe there because no one can come in without me knowing about it. No one can come in. Nothing can come in. A burglar can come in without me knowing about it. I thought about that and I said, this is what we need to have affair-proof marriages. We need security systems. First of all, I'd suggest you put a security system around your life. Around your life. How do you put a security system around your life? It starts right here. As a man thinketh, so is he. We're to build in our mind the mind of Christ. Garbage in, garbage out. What you listen to, what you see, where you go, keep that mind clear. The first glance is okay. Billy Graham says, I see a lovely woman walking by. I look at her once, but he said it's that second glance. That second glance. Don't have a second glance, guys, gals. Don't do that. That's where trouble begins. You go to a football game and all of a sudden you don't even know everybody has those binoculars till the halftime when the cheerleaders come out and boy, there they go. Deadly. 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 Mark my words, it begins in the mind. The Bible says we're to take every thought that comes. In other words, when here's this picture, here's this mind, when we take it and a thought comes, we deal with it and we let Christ take captive of it and we move on. It's when we take those sensual thoughts and we play with them and we turn on our pornograph and we play them over and over. See, nobody knows about that. I deserve that pleasure. We rationalize it away. That's where the trouble begins. It always begins in the mind. Always in the mind. So keep a watch over your mind. That's a part of security system built around yourself. The other thing, your friends. If you go with friends and there's a loose promiscuity, a kind of talk, and, we're just good friends, we share all this, that's not the kind of relationship you want to be a part of. Because sometimes we wake up and say, I couldn't believe that Billy ran off with Alice, and there's couples, they were best friends. Where have you been? Pick your friends, your intimate friends, to make sure they're on the same page, and there's good humor and godly relationship and fun together and activity together. But pick your friends very carefully. And what about where you work, in the marketplace? You see, we go to work, we look our best, we smile, everything. We go home and say, is that the same person? Where's all that personality? Where's all that interest? What happens to them? What do you do to protect yourself? I don't know what you do, but if you want to put a security system around yourself in the marketplace, for years I did a lot of counseling. I don't do that anymore. If I do any counseling, I sit down in the worship center. And I do about that much, and I'm the worst counselor you'll ever talk with. Really, I'm terrible. I am awful. So don't go for me for counseling. I don't do that. We've got professionals. But when I did a lot of counseling as a young pastor, I realized this is a pretty intimate situation. You run into a lot of stuff. And I'd heard already that all women fall in love with their pastor and their doctor, and I didn't want to be in that chain. So when I did counseling, and I could take you right to the desk. I got a big desk. I put a big Bible in the middle of the desk, big old Bible in the middle of the desk. I would seat them over there in a chair that was very uncomfortable. And I would put pictures of my wife and my children, my grandchildren on my desk. On the credenza, I'd put a picture of my wife and my children, my grandchildren, big pictures behind my desk. I had a window, I can take you to the office, that was open and the sun would climb in and blind the person I was talking to. And if they got to me, they had to crawl over a big desk, all of my family, and a Bible. And they couldn't see because the sun had blinded them. Ladies and gentlemen, build a security system around yourself at work. You know what Paul said to Timothy in this area? He said, treat older people with respect. Treat peers, men and women, as your brother and your sister. Have that mindset. This is my brother. This is my sister. Speak younger men and women as if they were your sons and your daughters. If you'll build in that mindset, that'll help you put that security system around your life.